My Christian friend invited me to church, and although I was hesitant, I decided to go with him. While we were there, an elderly woman shared how she lost her husband. As I looked around, I noticed people crying. That's when I realized how much pain and loss the people around us carry every day. It made me question, does any of life actually matter? Let me explain. The Earth has a rich history, having existed for approximately 4.5 billion years. Over time, humans emerged, evolving in environments conducive to our development. Conditions were fortunate for us. We found ourselves in regions that were not too scorching hot nor fatally cold. The gravity on Earth is perfectly balanced, allowing us to jump, run, and thrive. We have abundant resources, clean water to drink, and nutrients to absorb. As if these elements were meticulously arranged to support our survival, despite our favorable circumstances, we face significant threats from formidable predators capable of snuffing out our existence. Yet through the ages, humanity learned to unite in cooperative efforts, which nurtured our advancements and innovations. This collaboration sparked an age of exploration, leading to the establishment of vast empires and the progression of technology. However, our history is also marked by conflict. Throughout the centuries, people have fought one another for a myriad of reasons: territorial disputes, religious differences, and struggles for power. In what seems like the briefest blink in the vast timeline of our planet, we find ourselves in the world today, equipped with remarkable inventions, computers that connect us instantaneously, airplanes that traverse the globe in mere hours, sea vessels that explore the depths of our oceans, rockets that can either kill other humans or send us into the cosmos. Innovators like Jeff Bezos are striving to leave a legacy among the stars, pushing the boundaries of human potential. One of humanity's most profound discoveries has been our understanding of time. Time is a constant in our lives, yet it took centuries for us to comprehend its true nature. Physics reveals that time is intricately woven into the fabric of space, existing long before we were even aware of it. We devise methods for tracking time, dividing it into units such as seconds, minutes, hours, and years. A single day is defined by the duration it takes for Earth to complete one full rotation on its axis. It takes approximately 27 days for the Moon to revolve around Earth, and a year is roughly the time it takes for Earth to orbit the Sun. Depending on various factors, including where you live, each individual can expect to celebrate around 80 revolutions around the Sun over the course of their lifetime. On the day you were born, roughly 360,000 other lives began. Among that specific birthday cohort, some will rewrite human history, while others will quietly fade away. A solar system of 8 planets, where the conditions for life required a sequence of miracles. We have discovered over 5,000 exoplanets, many mimicking Earth's size, structure, and temperature, yet they remain silent. If the cosmic ingredients are so common, why is the night sky so quiet? We are part of the local group containing 80 galaxies and counting. In 4.5 billion years, when Andromeda collides with our home galaxy, humanity and Earth will already be ancient history. Our sun will have swollen into a red giant, shining 3,000 times brighter than it does today, swallowing the inner planets whole. The rest of the cosmos won't even blink. The true tragedy of our future lies in a force we are only just beginning to observe: dark energy, a mysterious force that accounts for roughly 70% of our universe, which we still do not understand. In stark contrast, regular matter, the stars, the planets, the trees, and the atoms that make up everything you see, accounts for barely 4% of the cosmos. Dark energy acts as a relentless stretching of the very fabric of space-time. Eventually, our calculations suggest it will push neighboring galaxies away from us faster than the speed of light. Cosmic neighbors will travel toward us at the absolute speed limit of physics, but the space between us will widen faster than the light can travel. The beams will never reach us. Future civilizations, if they exist, will look up at a completely black night sky, marooned inside a single, isolated galaxy, believing they are the only island in an infinite void. Stars. Trillions of years from now, the cosmic furnaces will begin to fail. running out of the hydrogen that fuels them. Without new nebulae to trigger stellar birth, the universe will grow steadily colder. Even this final hope has a deadline. Trillions of years after the last true star dies, the white dwarfs will fade into black dwarfs, cold lumps of carbon drifting through an endless absolute dark. We are the lucky ones who get to look at a sky full of stars and wonder about the beginning, before the expanding dark separates us forever. The final flashes of light in the cosmos will be catastrophic. Every so often, two neutron stars roaming the empty abyss will collide by chance, resulting in an explosion of blinding brilliance and one of the brightest events known to physics. In the far future, when all the stars have burned out and the galaxies have gone dark, the universe will belong to black holes. These ancient titans, some with masses of tens of billions of suns, will be the last dominant objects left, silently ruling over a cold, empty cosmos. Even these immortal giants are not invincible. Through Hawking radiation, they slowly leak energy and will eventually evaporate, subatomic particle by subatomic particle. After unquantifiable stretches of time, the very last black hole fades out of existence. When they go, they leave nothing behind. We are left with a universe where nothing changes, where the concept of time becomes entirely pointless, leaving nothing but photons and a few stray particles drifting apart forever. Not much of a wasteland when there's barely anything left at all. And then what? Well, nothing really. Space keeps expanding. Everything gets colder and emptier until even the last particles decay or drift so far apart they might as well not exist. It's called heat death. Total stillness, no energy left to do anything with. Just endless, boring, nothing stretching on forever. The Big Bang, which birthed the highest temperatures ever known, ultimately gives way to the most dormant, dark, and cold configuration imaginable. Perhaps we are a fluke. We were never engineered to survive the end of time, but that doesn't strip us of our purpose today. Ordinary galaxy, occupying an indistinguishable fraction of an infinite universe. We cannot stop the expansion, nor can we outlast the black holes. But right now, while the stars are still burning and the night sky is still bright, we are the universe's rare chance to look out into the dark and appreciate the beauty of it all before the lights go out. Whether humanity blossomed or stayed buried in the dirt, the cosmos wouldn't have noticed. Day by day, as our telescopes peer deeper into the void, we see that we're living right now in one of the only times in the entire history of the universe where life can even exist. That window is tiny, and it won't stay open forever. So if you're watching this, understand something. You're here at the one moment that actually matters. This is the era where humanity can choose to grow, to explore, and to reach for the stars. Our journey has only just begun. We were born into a golden hour, a rare, fleeting window where the universe is young, warm, and rich with the ingredients for life. We are a brilliant spark at the very beginning of cosmic time. If the universe didn't give us a purpose, it means it can't take one away from us either. Because the universe doesn't care what we do, the pressure is entirely off. We have been handed a brief flash of consciousness and a blank canvas. If we cannot discover a pre-written cosmic purpose, then our purpose becomes entirely ours to invent. We have all been dealt a hand of cards we didn't ask for. Some hands are objectively better than others, but the game demands the same thing from all of us: to play the cards we hold as best we can. We may never get the ultimate answers. Every time we solve a cosmic riddle, 100 new questions unlock. Are we alone? Is there a reason for the math of reality? We might dissolve into the dark before we ever find out. There are countless theories about why we are here, but a finite list of things to do while alive. We have dogs to feed, strangers to turn into friends, and oceans to swim in. So while we continue to look up at the stars and wrestle with our insignificance, don't forget to look down, enjoy the coffee, laugh at the absurdity of it all, stumble, get back up, and venture into the unknown. Because when the final chapter of the universe is written, It won't matter how grand our footprint was. All that ever truly mattered was the depth of the experiences we chose to embrace while we were here.